$1,240. That was the single-day payout for a channel that didn't even exist 3 months ago. No face, no camera, just a deep dive into global shipping routes. This isn't a fluke. It's the result of a massive shift in the YouTube algorithm. While entertainment CPMs are tanking, the geopolitics and automotive sector is seeing a surge in high-intent corporate advertisers, and the startup cost under $50. I'm going to break down the exact blueprint for capturing this 2026 volatility without ever showing your face on screen.
2026 is the year of the supply chain pivot. With trade route shifting and EV battery tech evolving at light speed, the world is desperate for clarity. That's where you come in. These videos don't require a film crew. They require a curious mind and a system for connecting the dots between global events and the cars we drive. When you talk about things like the Suez Canal or the new lithium mines in South America, you aren't just making content. You are building a high-value asset that advertisers love.
The secret is the faceless advantage. By using high-quality stock footage and AI-enhanced voiceovers, you can produce documentary-level content from a coffee shop. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to know where to find the data. I'll show you exactly how to source verifiable facts that keep your audience coming back. This isn't about hype or doom scrolling. It's about fascinating analysis. We're building a channel that people trust, which is the fastest way to hit those $1,000 days.
Let's talk real numbers. In this niche, a video with 100,000 views can generate 5 times more revenue than a gaming video with 1 million views. The math is on your side. Because your audience consists of investors, engineers, and decision makers, advertisers like logistics firms and tech giants are willing to pay a premium for their attention. This means you don't need millions of subscribers to make a full-time income. You just need a focused strategy and the right blueprint, which we're diving into next.
Most people think they need a $5,000 camera and a studio to start. They're wrong. Your biggest investment is going to be your time and a few specific software tools. I've seen creators hit monetization in less than 30 days by simply following the trending today strategy. It's about being first to the story with the best analysis. By the end of this, you'll have the exact workflow I use to turn a news headline into a high-revenue video essay. No fluff, just the system. Let's get to work.
Step 1 is identifying your trending today trigger. We aren't guessing. We're looking at live shipping delays or new lithium mining permits to find high-intent keywords. Tools like Google Trends and industry-specific news aggregators are your best friends here. You're looking for topics that are just starting to bubble up in corporate circles. Once you find a topic, like a new solid-state battery breakthrough, you check the search volume. If the volume is high but the video quality in the niche is low, you found gold. Now we script. In 2026, retention is everything. You need a cold open that stakes the stakes immediately, usually involving a dollar amount or a major economic shift. The body of your script should follow a problem analysis solution framework. Why is this shipping delay happening? What does it cost the world? And what happens next? And every segment with a cliffhanger that leads into the next point. Keep them watching. More watch time equals more ads, which equals those $1,000 payouts. Visuals are where most people fail. You don't need a camera, but you do need high-end stock footage. Platforms like Pexels or Storyblocks are essential for that premium look. Layer your footage with 3D maps and data overlays. Use tools like Google Earth Studio to create cinematic zooms into specific locations mentioned in your script. For the voiceover, use a high-quality AI like 11labs. Choose a voice that sounds authoritative but curious, someone people would trust to explain the global economy. SEO is your silent partner. You aren't just naming your video, you're targeting specific corporate keywords that trigger higher ad rates. Use tools to find what advertisers are actually bidding on. If Suez Canal Logistics has a high bid, that phrase needs to be in your title and description. This is how you capture those $1,000 plus single-day payouts. You're positioning your content right in the path of corporate marketing budgets. Consistency is key, but in this niche, quality beats quantity. 2 high-quality 10-minute video essays a week are better than daily low-effort uploads. Treat your channel like a media brand. Every thumbnail should have a consistent premium dark aesthetic that signals expertise to the viewer. By following this schedule, you build an evergreen library of content that earns money while you sleep. That is the power of the blueprint. Let's be real. The first month is a grind. You'll spend about 10-15 hours per video as you learn the tools, but the ROI on those hours is insane. Most people quit in week 4 because they haven't seen a viral hit yet. But in geopolitics, you don't need a viral hit. You need a steady build of authority. Once you hit that first $500 month, everything changes. You've proven the concept. Now, it's just a matter of scaling the system. Common mistake: using copyrighted footage without transformation. To stay safe,
Always add your own analysis, maps, and unique editing style. YouTube's fair use policy is your friend, but don't abuse it. The more original data and visual storytelling you add, the more corporate-friendly you become. Avoid doom framing. Advertisers don't want to be next to videos saying the world is ending. They want to be next to videos explaining how the world is changing.
When you're making $2,000 a month, it's time to hire. Your first hire should be a video editor who can replicate your style using your stock footage accounts. This frees you up to focus on the research and script, the parts that actually drive the revenue. This is how a side hustle becomes a media empire. Eventually, you can have multiple channels in different high CPM niches, all running on the same faceless blueprint you've just mastered.
The long-term play is sustainability. Trends are great for quick cash, but evergreen topics like the history of the global semiconductor industry pay for years. Balance your content calendar. 70% trending topics for immediate traffic and 30% deep dive evergreen essays for long-term stability. This mix ensures that even if the news cycle slows down, your revenue remains consistent. You're building a business, not just a channel. The math is simple. If you spend 2 hours tonight setting up your niche research, you could have your first script ready by the weekend. Don't wait for the perfect time. The 2026 economic shift is happening right now. The people who start today are the ones who will own the niche by next year. You have the blueprint, you have the tools. Now it's time to build your high-income, faceless empire. I'll see you at the first $1,000 payout.